Welcome to the episode of Tequila. God damn, this fuck my life.
Oh my God.
Shit. Yes, man, it's some bullshit. Welcome to the episode of TequilaTlk. My name is WalkLikeWalt, aka TequilaWalt, aka do search for old tweets. I have grown, aka Child the Pavement, aka the 5-time crock pot champ, aka if you see me go to gym for weights, approach me, edgy with a beard, aka my pronouns are that nigga. All right, and we have Dira, the doll in the building.
The motherfucking doll.
Let's start. We got look at. I'm gonna let people know this real quick before even just in case. We've been talking for like a good 30 minutes, and I don't know what's going on with this recorder right now, but I'm watching it, and it's just like this is like the part two of the episode. So it's funny as shit, and Medina's being a really nice guest right now.
Yes. What's up, everybody? I understand. I'm a podcaster. I get it.
Oh man, yeah. You see like the sweat is starting to come down. Like
Don't. It's okay.
Like the sweat starting. I was sweating it all before.
Take a deep breath. It's all right.
All right, but once again, like I said, but well, not like I said, we have podcaster, a reality TV star, fucking legend, Medinah Monroe in the motherfucking building. Let's do a clap again.
Hey, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I've never been to DC before. It's my birthday, and I am just so happy to be here.
And you're ready to hit the brunch.
Oh, I can't wait to be at a brunch. And I want it to be a live brunch. I want to stand on a couch.
Okay, do Park first for the food.
Okay.
Park has the best food.
Park does have
That's
the
what
best
I
food.
keep hearing. There's somewhere that I'm going to dinner for tomorrow. Not 12 Stories. I'm going there for drinks, but there's some place on the water. I can't remember the name, but everyone knew about it.
Is it La Vie?
La Vie. That's what it is.
That's
Yeah.
far from 12 Stories. That's a Mexican spot.
La Vie.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's a nice spot.
Okay,
it looks
good. The food's good.
Yes.
The food is good. They have good lamb chops.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, I love a good lamb chop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like the way that I'm ending my night is I met a young man and we're gonna do a little role play scene. So we're gonna meet at 12 Stories, but we're gonna go together but walk in separately. He's gonna sit on one side of the bar.
Oh, I always want to do that.
Me too. And I said, he was like, what do you want to do for your birthday? I was like, let me tell you. So he's gonna sit on one side of the bar. I'm gonna sit on the other side of the bar. We're not going in together. And we're gonna act like we don't know each other. First, we're gonna see like how many people talk to each of us. And then I'm gonna act like I don't know him, probably send him a drink. My friend said I should take my panties off and ask the bartender if she would give him my panties.
That's going to
I'm gonna get
12 Stories is a
kicked
classy place.
Yeah, and they're
And
gonna be like, ma'am, COVID is still here, and you
also,
passing pussy juice across the
You said tomorrow, right?
bar.
Friday night?
Yes.
Yeah, you might be safe. I'm trying to think if it's a party that night. I don't think it's a party.
I'm very excited to do this role play scene, though, and then we're going to see what happens.
I watched a movie
Sounds
that did that.
exciting.
It was called 4 Christmases, and at the beginning of the movie, it was Vince Vaughn and what's my girl name?
Reese Witherspoon.
Boom.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Ever since I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, I want to do this.
I'm excited. I really am excited. I'm like, ooh, spice it up a little bit. Sometimes you need to spice things up. Have fun.
Look here. All right, welcome to DC. And like I said, on this podcast, we just have conversations with people. We don't really do interviews. And we do it with people that we feel are legends, legends in their own right, or legends in the making. And you, ma'am, are a legend. So we're going to do a toast to you right now.
Cheers.
To much more success.
Big legend back.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
She's
so
she's an
nice.
understanding legend.
A very understanding legend.
That is funny.
Oh man, I got to tell the stories again and everything. It's gonna be funny.
It's going to be even better.
I'm already feeling a little tipsy.
2 times the charm.
Second round.
Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, so you guys have a show this weekend as well.
We do. So I am half of Cocktales Dirty Discussions. Yes. My co-host is Kiki said so, and we are in DC this weekend because we have a live show at City Winery. I don't know when this is coming out, but
come out afterwards, but it's cool.
Okay. Well, we are also doing an after party at Barcode. I'm really excited about that because again, I've never been to DC, so I'm ready to see the turnout. I'm ready to meet some niggas.
Yeah, Saturday at Barcode is gonna be the zoo.
I'm excited.
It is.
It's gonna be a zoo.
I am very excited. We got a cute little dress.
Yeah,
we got friends in town.
We're gonna have to pull
Barcode's
up.
a vibe.
That's my guy. Shout out to Fu. That's our guy's event that night, so he knows us. He probably set us up.
You gotta come. You gotta come.
Show love. I'm gonna bring the hood niggas around like, yeah, that's them.
She said no hood niggas. She said none of those.
Huh?
She said none of those.
None of what?
The hood niggas?
No, I said scammers specifically.
Hood niggas got money?
I'm good on the scammers.
I'm about to say. I
like a little hood nigga.
Scammers the ones that gonna send you the bottle.
Yeah,
flirt with them and just don't.
I got scammer PTSD.
You gotta give them your Instagram and just never accept a friend request.
The scammers be in the club for each other, like to compete with each other.
Yes.
They don't really be there for the bitch.
But that's like, yeah,
that's most men nowadays. Though.
I
don't know what DC is like, but in Atlanta, you'd be
No,
like,
it's
y'all
like
not
that.
even talking to us.
To be fair, as you grown up, and especially in DC, it went from, all right, the club was jumping, you leaving there sweating, and like you dancing with girls, get the girl number, yeah, man, I'm gonna call her up tonight. It went from that to like nigga, like what? You dancing? I thought I could get behind you. What the fuck? Are you? Like, all right, so you learn from that. You're like, no, I'm not gonna do it until she just puts her ass on my leg, and I was like, okay, it's free game. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, you twerking over there. Hey, do your thing.
Oh, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, we was like, you get curved.
Men are sick of getting curved.
Yeah, you get curved enough when you're in your 20s. It's like, no, what? This is not what I don't think they do this no more in the club.
Wow.
So we just.
I think we're really throwing everything off balance. Y'all don't want to dance with us no more because we didn't want you to dance with us
dance
no
with
more.
each other.
And now we are acting like niggas because we sick of y'all. Now we done learned the game. We
women don't
playing
dance
the
with each
game. I be dancing with bitches. I would rather dance with a woman than a man, actually.
Niggas saw me at 12 Stories. I had my best friend, my co-host Jas, and it was like 6 other girls. I'm like,
And they were all dancing
just
with each other.
everywhere. And they're like, whoa, you don't want? I was like, I'm good. Like, some dudes like, yo, what's wrong with you, man? Get by. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my.
Well, I just want to do a little 2-step with you, like just
that's
keep.
French
Why we
stuff.
gotta
Yeah,
get
that.
on?
Yeah, we could do that. That's French stuff. We could do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Why you look at me like that?
No reason. When I'm in the club with my boyfriend, I be acting a fool.
Do you dance
keyword.
on him?
Yes, I do.
I love that.
Keyword.
On top of the everything.
Keyword.
Boyfriend.
Exactly. We're not talking about.
It's not a stranger just walking
not a stranger
up
in the
behind
club.
you, grabbing your
Honestly,
booty.
I'm a good outgoing time. If I'm having good enough fun with a stranger, I may give him a show in the club.
Yeah, you know what? See, that comes from my experience being around years ago. It's just like, yeah, I bought a bottle. There's girls around giving around shots. Now they're like, oh, damn, I like this guy. But you gotta do stuff first. You can't just walk. You can't be the guy that walks up and then you grab him behind girls. Like, look at this creep. Just
you
grabbing
gotta,
ass.
You gotta pay to play.
Yeah, I mean, hey, no, shout out to them dudes. They got heart, man. They want to go out there and just
Note
be like, hey,
write it down.
They're gonna just play the numbers game. Because somebody gonna dance with you, or somebody gonna fuck with you.
It's not gonna be a bad bitch.
I mean, technically not, but because the bad bitches ain't dancing, they stay at the table with the scammers.
They might dance if you give them a little something.
Bad bitches have fun too.
Oh shit! But yeah, so you are from Texas, correct?
I'm from Texas.
Arlington, Texas.
I'm from Texas. I live in Atlanta, Georgia now, and I absolutely love Atlanta. Home of the scammers, by the way.
I'm about to say, I mean, you said you don't like scammers. You're eliminating 50% your clientele.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gotten to the point now where the scammers are just like, yeah, I'm a scammer. I went on a date with a man. I was like, so, what do you do?
Scam.
He was like, I scam. And he told me about what he does to scam. And I was so confident and so like acting like he can't go to jail for this. And I was just like,
someone have someone pick you up for a date and say, hey, I need you to go in the bank for me real quick.
No, that wouldn't. Nobody would ever do that to me. One time I did. I met this dude who I thought he was so fine. He had one leg. We called him One Leg Bay, and I wanted to just see what it would be like to have sex with a man with one leg. So I started talking to him, and I assumed that
Was he in a wheelchair? Like
no, he had
leg?
one of the fake legs, and he wasn't like missing his leg from his knee. He was missing it from like up in his thigh. Like,
so he was born that way.
No, I created a story in my head. I thought he was a gangster. I thought he was a hood nigga. I thought he got shot selling some drugs. He had cancer.
Oh, that's even more fucked up.
Yeah. But the sex was great, but he was a scammer. And one day he didn't ask me to go to the bank, but one day he asked me to get him a rental car, and I was like, I already know what's up.
He's about to get popping.
Immediately know. And he was like, are you kidding me? Like,
an accomplice, accessory.
Yeah, I was like, sir, I am not dumb. Like, no. Maybe you could have got me in my early 20s. You couldn't even got me in my early 20s with that shit. Yeah.
Even when you was like, you said you went to
one of my worst fears is getting hit by a car, but then immediately after is going to prison. I'm not going to prison for nobody. I won't survive. So no, I won't get you your rental car.
I mean, I did tell somebody yesterday that I have a number. Like, if they could tell me the number, I'm snitching on everybody.
Oh, like if they were like,
to
guess $50 million.
No, I'm saying they were saying 50 years.
Oh.
My number's 15 months.
I'm not going.
Maybe even 15
jail.
minutes.
Yo, I'm not going. I'm just not going. I cannot. It's dirty. I remember one time I had to.
This is why I don't do no. I was like, yo, y'all about to do what? All right, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's dirty.
I just feel like
nothing.
it'll be me. Everybody's getting away with some shit, and it'll be me to go to jail. I definitely feel like that.
That's how I get arrested all the time. Everybody, it's cool when they do it.
Problem
when I do it.
I can't. I remember when I was in high school, my friends, I had a boyfriend, and my best friend had a boyfriend, and they were like, let's skip school. Let's skip the whole day of school.
Got caught, didn't you?
I was the only one. And I knew I shouldn't have. I was like, my mom's name is Gina Scott. Gina Scott does not play about her kids.
Gina Scott don't sound like
she don't play. Like, she's
Gina,
on it.
When you say Gina Scott like that, it's like she ain't about no shit.
She's not about no shit.
Never about no shit.
So I don't even know why I thought that I would get away with this. And my girlfriend Sharina was like, she lives in D.C. She was like, you know what? We're going to have them call and act like our dads. It's going to work. It's going to work. My mom knew the vice principal. So when they called and acted like my dad, the vice principal called my mom and was like, Medina's dad has never called us before. Like, he called today and said she was
Why
my
y'all pick the
mother-
dads? Dads don't get involved with school
at
activities.
all.
That
At
was
all.
a good one.
Dumb. Dumb. When I tell you, my mom, she called my phone. She left a voicemail. I didn't pick it up. And I was like, y'all, I know she knows. I know she knows. They're like, she doesn't know. She left a voicemail. She said, if you don't get your black, narrow behind back up to the school.
Yeah,
she
gonna
was
beat your
up there
ass.
waiting on me with a towel around her neck and asked the vice principal if she could take me in a room to beat my ass. I
The
was
vice principal
crying.
said yes?
No, she said,
I'm about
ma'am,
to
we
say, a
cannot
traitor.
allow that. We can't allow
Well,
that.
your school is better than mine. Well, not mine, but fuck, I'm gonna tell a
Than
story about
most.
somebody I know that I'm related to. That my mama pulled up and was like, "Hey, can I take him out of class real quick?" It's like they was like, "No." I was like, took him out and took him out back. And then put him back in class. He was in tears and shit. And just the white teacher that kept snitching on him when the grab like, "Oh my God, Wesley." I said his name now.
Now y'all
Oh
I
my
picked
God. Why is this?
Yeah, I'm fine. I only got one brother. So but yeah, the teacher kept picking. Found out years later, he never did none of the shit. She was just picking on that little boy,
Wow.
and just
And
Maybe
he got a
she just
whooping.
wanted-
and he got a whooping. And then she felt guilty, so she wanted to hug him. I'm like, yo, you snitched on my brother
That's
this
some
whole
weird
time
shit.
for a whole year.
That's really
Had my mom
horrible.
leave work all this time. Now she got irritated and beat his ass. And I like, okay, it really wasn't him. Like, he took an ass whooping for nothing.
Kids really be putting their parents through stuff because you don't even think about that when you're a kid. Your mom had to leave work to come up here and play with your black ass.
Leave work like 4 times a
That's
month. Like,
crazy.
nigga, you
I'm
about to
beating
lose-
your
you about to
ass
lose
too.
a
I don't
job.
even believe in beating
I'd be like, don't
children.
call me. Don't call me unless he's dying.
You know, they
call
they
me.
need to call you because then you know a lot could happen.
Yeah.
My
like
child's
that.
homeschooled, so don't even listen to me.
Oh, word.
As
You're
soon
like, I'm
the,
just
the
talking
teacher
shit.
was annoying me, kept calling me.
So
Bye.
you went homeschool.
You don't never see him again.
What the fuck? Somebody vibrating up. It's all good.
That's me.
But yeah, no. So you have a podcast called Cocktales, right?
Cocktails, dirty discussions. We've been doing it for a hot little minute. We talk about sex, dating, and relationships. And right now we're on tour, so we will be in DC
Well,
after
say the other
this.
dates because we're gonna be dropping this.
So we'll be in Chicago. It's so many dates, y'all. That was a
man,
nice
get that
little
money. You getting paid for your
flex.
birthday right now.
And they're
I'm getting
selling
paid
out.
for my birthday. So up next we have Chicago.
Chi-Town.
Super excited about that. And then after Chicago, so Chicago is October 16th at City Winery. Then we're going to City Winery in Boston, November 4th. And November 10th, we're in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, that's gonna go crazy.
And then December 10th, we are in Houston.
Yeah, that's
and
my birthday.
At Warehouse Live. And that is going to be amazing. We actually have a theme for that one. It's going to be Players Ball. So it's going to be like a
that
pimps
sounds
and
like
hoes
fun.
situation.
I've never been to Houston, but I want to go so bad.
Fucked up
Yeah,
thing
you
is,
should definitely
I would
come.
go, but my mom.
The tickets are going so fast. We're probably we have to end up doing a second show. But like Houston it's really selling. So if you guys are trying to go to any show, Houston's gonna be very lit.
December 10th is my birthday, and then but my mom had made the executive decision to say I'm hosting my aunt's wedding in North Carolina on my birthday,
Wow.
and I'm like,
Parents will really do that to you.
I'm old, man. I don't know how old I'm gonna be when I have a birthday on a Saturday again.
Can you say no?
No, I like this aunt.
Okay.
I mean, she waited a while.
I'm the
She
one-
waited a while to get married. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I respect it, but I'm like, dang, it's like 11th.
I just
Gotta do it too.
recently
That's crazy.
I just recently had a cousin pass away and it was sad. But I get a call and my mom's like, "You're speaking at the funeral." And I was like, "How do you just
You do that podcast stuff. You can talk.
and that's really how they look. I was like, this is totally different. There are people at the funeral. There were youngins at the funeral, and afterwards, they're like, "Why do you look so familiar?" Oh my gosh, I went viral a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, and I was talking about skid marks on sheets from anal, and people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm at the funeral talking about skid marks and dookie from anal." I was like, "Mom, I don't need to speak in anyone's."
Damn.
At least you
man,
know they're
I was-
watching.
Yeah, shout my number co-host, our main co-host. She's not here right now because she's have a family situation, which is positive family situation, nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? We don't put her business out there, but she has a whole story about
Getting skid marks on the sheets.
some guy she fucked.
Anal.
No, he was just dirty.
Oh, he
And
just
she
had
has white.
dookie
She
in
had
his-
white sheets.
And he was just
he was
laying
he
there?
was on the bottom. She got up and he went to the bathroom and she looked over. It's like she's like she admittedly says on the podcast she has a nose of a hound dog. So she's like smells and she's like moving and she just saw a skin.
Did she tell him?
Did she fucking kick him out?
He left. Okay, he left. That's what happened. Birdbag? Oh yeah, he said he did. He said, "Did you take a shower?" Oh yeah. She invited him back over and she said, "Hey," and I could say
After he left,
She-
doodle in the sheets.
She just wanted to
an
set it
understanding
straight.
person, I guess. she said this party. She said all this on the podcast, so I can say it again. So it's not like I'm exposing anything. But the guy came back over, and she's like, "You know what? Maybe I do something different. Like, let's take a shower together." He's like, "Y'all took a bird bath before I came here." And
so he's just an old dirty nigga. How are you taking a bird bath as a grown ass man? You're not a baby bird.
We have large body parts. A bird bath ain't cutting it, my guy.
Before I came in.
But I really wish Jas was here, sis, because I want to meet you. Because I do want to know, why did you bring him back over?
Oh, she has worse stories than that.
If you leave doo-doo on my sheets and it's not even, anal is different. You're in the territory of dookie.
So wait, he was giving you anal, or you pegged him?
I don't peg niggas. Okay. I have no.
I mean, that's a question.
Desire to do
like
it. Oh, I know. I have no desire to do it. He was inside of my booty hole, and one thing led to another, and
so that was your doo-doo.
Huh?
That was your doo-doo.
It was mine, but we were already in the territory of it, so it wasn't like I just laid in his bed as a clean person and then got up and shit was on your sheets. Now that's different.
See, this is the thing is, you cross the line. I don't even try to fart around girls, and you over here just letting this skid ass shit come out.
Well, it's anal.
I know. I never did anal.
You gotta try it.
Nah, I figured if I liked anal, I would be like, once again, go back to prison to talk. Like, I don't want to do that.
It reminds you of prison?
No, I don't want to do anything like that. Yeah, because I don't want to do the butt stuff. I think the dudes that do the butt stuff like guys.
It feels good.
That's not true. That's not true.
I know it's not true.
Anal?
Yes, I have.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
Okay.
Like,
I would say I would have to be more versed in it. Like, I would like to venture into butt plugs and stuff like that. Like,
butt plugs. I could do that. I could put a butt plug in a girl butt.
I have
put
a
them in the
partner
butt.
that
I eat the ass, but I'm just not putting my dick in it.
You should try it. It's different. But I had a partner that he wanted to. I had a butt plug and I had like multiple sizes, and I thought I got one big enough, and he had put it in my booty hole. He's hitting it from the back, and I was like, I think you need to not be hitting it from the back like this. Like, I should be riding, or I should reverse cowgirl, because I feel like it's gonna go deeper. And he's like, no, you good. Why listen to niggas? Because these niggas don't know shit.
Because you did anal, okay.
We stopped, and I was like, oh my gosh, where did it go? It was lodged in the hallways of my booty hole.
Yeah,
we are
hospital?
now. We almost had to go to the emergency room, and I was crying. He was like, "Oh shit!" I'm bent over, face down, ass up. He's digging in my ass, trying to get it out. I'm pushing. I'm like, "Fuck farting." We were pushing. There's dookie
like,
juice.
Did he have like
out.
the light on? Like,
yes, we're trying to get it out, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, we gotta go to the hospital because you can't just sit around with."
It's gonna get that's fucked up. No, you gotta get out.
I'm gonna have to call my mom and tell her what's up. I was crying. I went to the bathroom, and then we just tried one more good time and got it out. It was I'm done with butt plugs. I'm done.
I said I would like to use a butt plug. Maybe
get one with a tail. Get one with a tail.
Yeah, tail's lit.
And I needed a larger one. I just said I like anal.
Yeah, exactly. You need a large one.
Yeah.
Your asshole's open.
It's time to graduate. No, that's right. At 2X, because that bad boy was in there. I'm talking about we got so close that night because he had to dig in my butt.
I mean, that should be. I mean, even if y'all not in a relationship, you should be your bestie forever.
Yeah,
he knows you personally now.
Yeah,
he knows everything.
He knows your anatomy, literally.
Oh shit!
No, for real.
Yeah, but I was like, well, are you cool? Are you good with that? Like being friends with people that like you done shit with?
Oh yeah, as long as I'm good with like being cool with people as long as no disrespect happened.
Yeah,
and, nothing like that. I have no problem with being friends or not being friends, but most of the time I'm still cool with people.
Dira?
Me, I don't know. I feel like men get super weird with me after I don't want to deal with them anymore. I feel
in a sexual way.
Yes, even when it's just sex. I don't know.
I'm cool with
I feel like I be acting like
I'm cool with like 80% of the girls I ever did shit with.
Yeah.
Now I can see them. They can walk in right there. Hey, that's what's up. Like it's all love. Like nigga, I ate your ass, man. Like we're cool, bro. Like
we're adults.
I introduced you to your boyfriend. Like what's up,
they
bro?
Don't
Like
be
I'm
nice
not
to
your
me
threat.
no more.
I don't want y'all good. Like I'm not.
Now, I don't
know
know if I would introduce you to my boyfriend.
Oh, I mean, because
I don't know how he would feel.
Because out here, I work a lot of nightlife shit. Mm-hmm. And if you're in the club with the dude,
yeah.
I gotta be respect. I'm not gonna just like hug you, I'm like, fuck you, and walk off.
Right.
Like, I gotta be like, what's up, bro? Like, like, hey, y'all want a shot?
Out
Let's do a shot. I mean,
that is so sweet.
Because
that's one of those moments where if you were in that situation, would you want your girl to be like, oh yeah, I used to fuck him?
No. Don't. I tell my girl like, yo,
I never.
Like never. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I don't care.
You don't need to know.
I'm better than him.
And that's how I want my man
to feel. But in my
mind,
I'm confident to say I think my sex is better than his.
Okay.
That's just. I mean, I played sports all my life, so I wouldn't be better than everybody. So that's it.
I would just never admit to it.
No, bro. What's wrong with it? And the only way you need to admit it is when the guy's acting weird and being around you doing weird stuff. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I used to fuck him back in the day. Like he being a bitch right now.
And
but
they
if he's
do
just
that.
not, if he being cool, buying shots, like yeah, y'all salute, hey, y'all do your thing, and I move on.
Yeah.
Why the fuck why you gonna make this awkward conversation in the car ride home?
I never
feel
tell
you.
anything. I've never been backed in a corner enough to snitch on myself ever in my life.
Really?
I never feel it.
Oh no! There was one year my sister was having a graduation party, and I had invited a guy that I was talking to in Texas. She didn't know that, and she invited a guy that I was talking to at Morehouse, and they both were at the party. I mean, this was a very intimate party. My family was there. The guy that I was talking to in Texas was there.
How big was intimate?
It, like family was there. It was just, when I say intimate, it's like we were at my parents' house.
But
I
like,
couldn't like dodge the situation.
Was it like 30 people?
Maybe it was like 25.
Yeah, you can play that game.
No.
Well, no, because then there was like everyone's like, we have a surprise for you, Medina. Everyone comes into the kitchen. He comes out of the pantry.
Okay, know what? That's
I had to introduce them. Like the real G that I am. And we
Why
were all
did
at
you
that
introduce him,
party
though?
having a good time. I said,
This my friend
such
from
and such, this is such and such and such and such and such. And then the guy that was the surprise, he didn't really know. The other guy from Texas was like, yo, like, is he like the dude that you've been fucking with in Atlanta? And I was like, yeah, he is. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? I'm back
not
against the
committed.
wall.
Funny thing
Yeah,
is-
I'm not gonna lie.
by the end of the night where they're like, yeah, man, but if we win Super Bowl this shit, they start talking shit to each other. Like, yeah, we're good. Like, we're just being friends.
No, they weren't.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, they weren't. They weren't not being friends, but it was just like I just kind of jumped between both of them.
Because I was in the ass. I'm like, hey, man, what's your name? Like, man, now I'm going to make them drink. And I'm like, yo, we best friends now. Like, ha, ha, look at you. You're fucking besties. This guy, like, hey, man, we talking about. I have met people like that. They're like, hey, man, we talking about going to Colombia in a couple months, man. You should come. I'm like, for real?
I would be so pissed. You're not going to Colombia with him. So y'all niggas can be talking about.
Niggas like, yeah, we going to Houston. Man, hey, bro,
So
you
they
got to
could be
bring more
comparing.
cool and shit. But anyway, I'll be looking right at her, dead in the eyes, like, I think I might just go. Kick
To
with
make
the
her
boys.
uncomfortable.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, no. So you moved from Texas to Atlanta. You love Atlanta now. You got the Cocktales podcast.
Yes.
You told us that you were working corporate for a while
Uh-huh.
after college.
Mhm.
After saying, I mean, we're gonna talk about shit that was, I guess, off the camera now of how you were dealing with the trappers and Four Seasons and stuff like that in Atlanta. And,
Oh, yeah. You go, every person that moves to Atlanta, I feel like if you're from Atlanta, maybe you've already experienced it, but I had never experienced hood shit. Like, I didn't grow up like that.
oh,
and
Arlington's pretty nice, chill. Or
I mean, it's just a normal.
just regular neighborhood.
Yeah, it's just a regular neighborhood. There's not a trap house next door. You know what I mean? There's not
Gotcha.
gangbangers ravaging the community. That's just not.
Beautiful thing about DC, you can see the White House and walk 5 blocks.
I think that's
it's a trap
so
house.
crazy. That makes no
it
sense.
makes all the sense to us.
Wow. But yeah, so I had never seen stuff like that. Like I remember when I was younger and I watched Baby Boy and just being like, oh my gosh, look at Jody looking all sexy.
Oh, you
And-
like joking?
Jody
like-
was a broke nigga, not
And
a hood
now that I'm
nigga.
an adult, I see that. But when I first got to Atlanta, I thought that like the hood niggas was like, that's where it's at. Met this dude. He took us to this place. It's a project. It's called the Four Seasons. I didn't know we were going to the project.
So
I
we're
thought
going
we were
to do a hotel
to
real quick.
like a little hotel, the hotel, the Four Seasons. Nope, it's a project and it's right next to the prison. And we pulled up and I was just like praying that nothing happened to me because my mom was gonna be like, why the fuck were you even there? Like, what were you doing that far from campus? Who is this person? I don't know. They're counting drugs and money. Somebody was frying chicken. We did get some in cabbage. It was good.
Chicken and cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Oh,
had
it
real food.
sounds
They had
good.
real food. She was selling plates.
Yeah, I know that was
The
good.
hood is good
There
for
was
a good
guns
plate.
everywhere. It was very unsafe, and they could tell that like
Cap. You were safe. Guns everywhere. They don't want nobody in there. You the girl.
That don't mean
So you
shit.
understand the mind of men. The mind of men is when it's a bunch of dudes doing whatever the fuck they is, like, where the hoes at? And then the guy that can find the hoes.
we were the hoes.
Y'all were the hoes.
you were the hoes. So like, yo, the guy that can find the hoes, like, the hoes came through. I told y'all bring some hoes. Like, you the hoes, you safe. Unless somebody baby mama comes in and it's on you. But
See,
other than that,
no.
but you the hoes, like the fellas gonna take. Somebody come around that block, they gonna shoot them down. They gonna do everything to protect the hoes. That's all it is.
It was terrifying. I was just like,
I don't
why
know.
am I here? It was amazing though. I love Atlanta. I remember I thought it was gonna be like Stomp the Yard when I first got to.
Yeah,
Clark.
so it sold you a lot of dreams, huh?
Oh my God. When I got, they were like, yeah, we filmed Stomp the Yard. I was like, it's gonna be like Stomp the Yard. I got to my dorm room. I lived in Bumstead. Shout out to Bumstead. I got there. I was like,
I've been on that campus.
there's roaches. One of the lights wasn't where I was really like, wow, okay, this is it.
Teaching you the Black experience.
Yeah, I got the Black experience. I appreciate it. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I went to Hampton, so yeah.
My cousin went to Hampton.
Hampton was a lot of fun for me.
You know a guy named Bryce? Bryce
means,
Tarrant?
show me a picture, please.
He's really bad.
I'm really bad with names. Like, we had my man Rob Gordon on here play football for Hampton, and he was like, "Wait, we both went to Hampton at the same time?" Or we started saying names of people we knew. Like, wait, we were hanging around the same people at the same time.
Do you know Cameron Hawkins?
Haha, that name sounds very familiar.
That's my cousin too. I'm gonna show you.
I graduated 09 though.
I don't know when. I'm gonna show you a picture when we get off. That's gonna be something.
I
Normally everybody knows.
I know two
both
guys
of
on
them.
camera. One of them I call Tall Cuz because he's from Ohio. Then another one I can't remember where he's from. But they
He's
both
a
had,
Q. Is one of them a Q?
Okay, here we go.
That's
I
so
probably
funny.
know who it is. But yeah, nah. So,
Did you pledge?
no.
Okay.
I was there doing hood nigga activities.
Okay.
I-
That should be a
major.
group. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the guy that said,
HDA.
yeah, I was like, know
Yeah.
what? My mom, I went to Hampton because my mom went to Howard. I'm petty. And then two, I was like, no, it's not far. I played in go-go bands and stuff like that. So I was like
Cool.
hood famous. So I'm
So
like,
you play instruments?
no, I was a guy on the mic.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was hood
You were
famous, and so I would go back and forth from DC to Maryland. I mean to Virginia. I would like leave Friday night and come back to my apartment like Saturday morning. Like, where'd you go? Oh, I had to play a little pro. I'm like, what? Like you back already? Like, yeah, I went, performed, and came back.
Wow.
And I told him I missed Saturday, and that's it. It's all good.
That's
And so yeah, it was like that. And so once the guys realized the band was popular, but yeah, well, come with us. So I was hanging around all the hood. And they was like, yeah, we got pounds of weed right here. Like, yeah, you know, that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We got pounds of weed, got a couple guns.
I'm always so shocked. Whenever I'm around someone, I'd be like, I'm the one that's like, and I have questions. They'd be like,
and then if you go to my
gotta
mama house that they lived in that time, like we had, like I said, we was living in the suburbs. So we were living the good life. And we had theater room. I'm in Hampton the other day. I'm with the gangsters. I'm hanging. The fucked up thing is, we made friends with bloods in the neighborhood.
You know, it makes you a diverse person. I will say, I could talk to anybody. I could talk to the hoodest person in the room. I could talk to the richest person in the room.
Exactly.
And I love Atlanta for giving me experiences like that.
Colleges give you that because most of them black colleges are in the hood.
Yes.
That's
what
fact.
I'm saying. People used to be walking to McDonald's that was around the corner from Clark and getting robbed in the middle of the day. I was like, why y'all niggas keep walking there?
Yeah, see, we made friends with the Bloods. We played basketball with them, and then my man had he got his dreads done. He had blue bandana. I was like, hey, Blood, you gotta take that off. Right, nigga, we from DC. We ain't gonna do shit. And then we saw like four more guys come up. Like, oh,
About to
whatever.
get
And then we
jumped.
saw like 10 more guys come up. And I started looking around, like, and they all got like red, like rag, like bandanas and stuff. And he was like, hey, Blood, I told you to take that off. Like, hey, bro, take that off. After that, they was like, oh yeah, kind of cool. After we started gambling with them. They was like, oh, you're cool, bro. Y'all stay around here. I was like, no, we made friends with the guys, the block that had the Bloods and stuff, so we could walk around freely. we just want to be like, hey, that's a little nigga go college. He good. Like, all right,
I'm
good.
glad you're still here to tell
Being
the
the
story.
right.
But yeah, no. Now tell us a little bit about your time on Temptation Island.
Oh, Temptation Island was, I always say it was one of my best and worst experiences. I had such a great time. I wouldn't trade it for the world. If you guys haven't watched it, I was on season 2. It's on USA Network.
I'm gonna go look it up.
Yeah, I watched it.
My
Yeah.
season, I'm not just saying it because of me, but it was probably the most entertaining season. It
I'm
went
just
down.
telling you, I swear to God, you should have choked out Ashley.
I know. I'm a lady, though.
You were killing it though. Like she was being rude and shit, and even at the reunion, she being like smack this bitch.
Could you imagine if I
You
really would
really
have
be
smacked
into
her?
It would look like Jocelyn and motherfucking Stevie J.
I am not fighting on TV. That's all I could. It already looked like I fucked on national television. I was just like, this is
Wait,
horrible.
you didn't? Okay.
No, but it did look like it.
I thought he hit the cheeks.
It seemed like it because of what the shit I was
upset
talking.
that I didn't see
And
it.
it's so crazy because my dad's old. My dad's 70 years old. He didn't realize like what was going on. He's telling the whole family that I was in a movie. So the whole family, when it came out, everyone's watching it.
Bro, yeah, no, that's a passing the bottle. Damn, I forgot.
What's happening?
I'm throwing her signs. I'm
She's
used to
throwing
throwing
me signals that I don't know.
Like, yo, when Jazz,
I'm thinking you're
I
talking
met
about
you,
the
Jas
mic.
Cooper. When Jas Cooper was here, she knows, like, when I go like this, like, it's like, oh, passing the bottle.
I don't know.
What
I'm
is going
feeling
on?
very big shoes right now.
You are feeling
I'm
big
trying
shoes.
it.
She went viral like 3 times. I went twice. And
My
they're still
girl-
cooking me right now.
Really?
She's
The
the
fucking
highlight of the
IG
room.
joint's like 200K, and they're like,
How do you feel about going viral? Are you a comment reader?
today I
Because people
did.
get mean.
Today I did. And I
Did
was
you
like,
see anything mean?
No, I just wanted to correct one person because she's like, yeah, he wanted to tell women shut the fuck up. I was like, no, I told myself to shut the fuck up. I did tell the girl shut the fuck up. That's it. But other than that, I was like, I saw niggas call me soft.
Okay.
Oh my God,
I
are you-
I'm pussy, but it's all
Is that
good.
a sad
And then I
face?
saw niggas like, they was like, yeah, hey man, you know, why he letting the woman tell him what to do? If he want to watch football, he should break up with that bitch. I'm like, what? It was
People get insane.
I'm like, yo, like, why he gonna diss his wife and kids? Like, I don't have a wife and kids. I don't. Well, how'd you make this up?
People just start making stuff up.
It was 45 seconds.
It's insane.
But it's
with the skid mark comment that went viral, and y'all, there was no reason for this to go viral. I've said way more crazier
That's how I
things.
feel.
I've said way more, and I was like, when I woke up in the morning, I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Every major blog, every major account had posted, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope my mom doesn't see this. I'm not a comment reader, but I happen to just glance through them, and I see somebody put, yeah, she's the reason for the downfall of the Blac community.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
And
You
I
got that
was
too?
like, what?
Well, shout out to once again Jas Cooper.
How?
She went viral. Shout out to my boy Jay Hill. He posted a clip that was 2 years old.
I know Jay Hill.
Yeah, that's our guy. He's
on
our
the
guy.
show.
We actually Jay Hill sends a lot of people our way, and he told me I'm in Atlanta and we going up.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. He posted a clip that me and Jazz were on, and he cut the first time he posted it went for 45 seconds. This time he went go 25, and that shit went crazy. Everybody put it's like because Jazz was like, well, I'm not gonna say it no more because the door is old enough now. And she's like, don't be talking about my daddy. I'm like, okay, no, we're done. Okay. So yeah, but like everybody was in there like Kevin Samuels found it on TikTok. Like, see, this is what the problem is with the Blac community with the women. I'm like,
You guys, I'm talking about dookie shit.
for her, it was talking about like, yeah, I'd rather do my own thing with myself than ask someone else that hasn't helped at the time. So I was like, okay, that's understandable. But everybody, see, the problem with the Blac women are too. I was like, yo, and she's a comment reader.
going
I
viral
can't.
Yeah,
will
you
show
don't. I was like,
you
don't read
like
the comments.
so
I
many
won't.
people are
It'll
just
have you
have different
mad.
mindsets.
Yeah, you
You'll
want
be
to fight
mad.
somebody.
You will want to fight somebody, and you can't. But I have found this every now and again. I do have time, and I'll go to your page and talk about your kids. So
That's fucked up.
fuck with
What
me
I
if you want
say,
to.
if they go low, take them to hell.
Oh, I like
Take
that.
them right on down.
But yeah, so you got on the Temptation Island.
Yeah,
You
it
did
was
tell
a
us
great
when, like I said, we
experience.
did this before, but you did tell us that they were just feeding y'all liquor and saying find the crazies.
Oh my God, they take your phone, they take your laptops, take books. I was like, we can't have a book? No, we want you dumb here.
You gotta be
What's wrong
like,
with the
yo,
book?
I'm ready. Dang, that's really. Now I look at.
They
Like,
want you
I watch
locked into the storyline that you
Yeah.
are supposed to be like. And the crazy thing is, you really get locked into it. I remember one night I was crying about Rick, my love
your
interest on the show.
she was dating someone else.
And one of my he came with the girlfriend, and one of my girlfriends that I made on the show, her name is Colleen. She pulled me aside. She said, Medina, I can't believe you're even letting this work. You don't even like him. You don't really like him. It was so. She was like,
I
you
love him
don't.
so
I was like, I love him. I think I do.
isolated there.
I mean, you're really like, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna make a life with him. I'm moving to Boston.
No,
Colleen
you're
was
not.
like, Medina,
You're not. You're gonna get home in the land. Like,
the
fuck
South.
that nigga.
she was like, you talk to rich niggas. What are you doing? It was very like it was a lot going on. But I would do it all over
Oh,
again.
no,
It
you
was
killed
fun.
it. You killed
Good
it.
It was fun.
You killed it. You killed it.
It's a great time.
You were like the superstar.
I tried to be.
No, I mean even if I weren't gonna have you on this podcast, if I even Google your name and Temptation Island, like, yeah, the star of Temptation Island. It's like, oh yeah, her, yeah, she held it down.
Thank
It's like
you.
that.
I think it's important that when a camera is on, you give the people what they want. Not that you're lying, but there is a certain type of personality that you should represent because going on a dating show, a lot of people they had to cut because they were like, you're boring. Like no one wants to set up cameras. As someone who also does this, podcasting, you don't want to have somebody come on your show, you set up the cameras and you don't know how to talk.
Oh yeah,
You wasting everybody's
Have you
time.
had somebody like
for
that?
real.
'Cause I had like 3 or 4.
We have had people like that.
Some rappers be like, yeah, my album. I'm like,
and you're like,
that's funny.
we had
It's a comedy show.
We had Shanika Adams come on our show.
Oh, you said names,
before
okay.
it blew up because it made us so mad that we did a whole episode dedicated to just talking shit because you know that you are known for fucking rich niggas and
Yeah, facts.
we want to know the secrets.
Just
Sis. We weren't even like
talk
you're
your
a hoe.
shit.
We were like she came on there and was like no, people know me for my hairline. No,
they don't.
No, they don't. We know you because you get all the rich white men and you have a whole life created for yourself. Your body is banging. She's a beautiful woman and they helped you start your business. Stop acting like that's not the case.
We had a couple of like comedians come over here, and I'm being the funny one.
I think
Well,
comedians
not-
are the best. They're the best guests.
That's what I want. But see, I'm not gonna. We have about 3 now, right? It's one of the 3. I'm not gonna say because he's a good. All of them are my friends. All of them are my guys. But I was like, bro, give me that energy that we do when we outside, bro. Like he wasn't giving
People
it.
get nervous in front of the camera. That's not me. And so when I was on Temptation Island, one of the producers, I remember he pulled me aside. He was like, "You are reality TV gold." And I was like, I know that though. I was like, I'm not scared of a camera. I'm not the one where it's like the stuff's gonna come out and I'm like, I can't believe I did it. You know, I did it. What's up?
I mean, if you could talk about your asshole on Instagram, social media live forever. So like, you could talk about your asshole on social media. You like, nigga, how worse can it get?
I'm a fan.
My poor unborn children.
Oh. Imagine me. I don't have any kids, but I have a goddaughter who's now about to be 14, and she has seen a couple of my things. And she's like, "Know what? Well, no." She only say Uncle Walt. She's like, "Walt."
Oh, she gets serious.
No, she talks to me like a grown adult. Like she's been doing that since she was 12. And
she said Walt.
Yeah, she does that, and she says it's either Walt or it's like, "Hey, Walt." I'm like, "How much you need?" Okay, look, I do need 50 right now. Like when she say, "Hey," I'm like, "All right, she need money." When she say, "Walt," I'm like, "What's up?" See, why are you on there talking about this, that, and third? I went on the radio show, shot the Little Bacon Bear, and she was like, "Yo," I was like, "Hey, I'm being on the radio." I was like, "You know, my friends' moms listen to this, and you only talking about body counts." Like,
you're embarrassing her.
I was embarrassing her. I thought I was lit.
I
then she
hope
told
my
me Future
son
and
thinks
Drake were
I'm
old,
lit.
and I felt lamer.
She said that.
I'll
love
play.
Drake.
I'll take her to the mall before she moved to Oakland. She's back in DC. I was playing Life is Good. Like, yeah, I got that new Future. Drake is lit. I'm jumping, bumping that car. It's like, can I get the aux? I was like, all right, cool.
Who's she play? Lil Baby?
NBA YoungBoy?
NBA fucking young
Really?
boy.
The girl has taste.
No, the NBA young boy, and then went to the XXX nigga, and then they went to the baby, not Lil Baby.
Oh, hell no.
This was like
Stand the
2019.
I can't stand the baby
He
either.
got a big old pit bull head. And he did my girl.
They said
thing
that I
right
don't feel like not fighting that guy. I don't feel like fighting that.
I don't believe he even be fighting alone.
All right, look,
but
you know what? I see him shoot somebody in the Walmart, and I see him fight. I don't want no problems with that guy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave that one alone. And you don't put your cup down. We're gonna do a cheers to you. We're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it going, bro. We on a fast track right now.
You
We on a
starting
fast
this
track.
off. I might have to go get a lemon drop after this. Once
Oh,
I
I'm-
start
I'm-
drinking, I
you know,
can't
I'm
stop.
doing some shit on U Street tonight.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it. You know
Take
what I'm
me
saying?
out. Whoa.
You know, I got the clubs on lock. You know, you ain't got to pay for nothing.
Love
They,
it.
they don't charge me for shit outside.
But I can't go outside with y'all because Marcus be yelling at me in the club. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Don't listen to that ball
Is that
boy.
your boyfriend?
That's that man. That was just back here,
Don't
girl.
listen
The
to that ball
executive
guy.
producer.
You don't listen to light skinned bald people.
I really don't fuck with light skinned men. That might be the only light skinned man that I allow into my space.
Look at it, man. No, I did some stupid shit today too.
What you do?
Okay, look, I ran a couple miles before this podcast. Right?
Oh, like actually ran.
No, I run at least 15 to 20 miles a week.
That's amazing.
So I did my miles, and then I saw some fish sticks in the fucking grocery store. I was like, know what? This took me back to childhood. And I was like, damn, I really want some fish sticks right now. And I ate a couple of them before while I was getting dressed. I'm like, damn.
Did you dip them in ketchup?
Yes. And I was like, this is like me being back when I was 8 years old.
Every now and again, you got to do that.
And then, I mean, I only got one, and the rest dropped, and I was looking at them.
Wait,
Did you
why
fucking
did
pick
they
them up,
drop?
Walt?
Because I got I was too strong, and the plate, whatever. But look, they fit the floor, and my fat ass was like,
You ate them.
It's your house, right?
I ate one off the floor, and the rest I was like, I feel like the bitch for this. I'm just doing away.
I would have ate them. Who gonna say something? This is my house. This is my floor.
That's a good point. No way, I should
I
never.
just be too
I
scared.
yeah, I do too much. Yeah, like my life is fucked.
Yeah, I'm about to say you didn't want to eat off that floor. Lord knows what went on right there on that floor.
It got nasty. It got real nasty on
Yes,
that floor. Yeah, it got real nasty on that floor.
I love floor sex.
Yeah, me
Just-
too. Actually, no. Yeah, me too.
It's not like you
I don't like
plan
bed
it.
sex.
When I like bed sex. I like to
I
be
love
comfy, but
bed
Couch
sex.
is my
when you have
domain.
floor sex, it's like this really wasn't planned. We just real horny and knocking shit over.
Floor sex, couch is where my domain runs.
Couch is good too.
I knock shit down the couch. The bed, I'm like, my legs short, and I gotta get.
What?
I gotta get this right. And I like to do certain things. So I'm like, know what? Yeah, I got a chair by the bed.
Whoever
I get on the
is
chair.
letting Walt do aerobics in their bed on them, please.
I went to gymnastics camp as a kid. I'm still flexible.
I love
Him
that.
getting flexible.
I went to
It was
horse
gymnastics
riding.
and tennis camp.
I went to horseback riding camp, and
Word.
it was the best thing I ever did that my parents ever did for me.
See, the gymnastics camp for me, I
Steven
went
Jockey.
out because my parents used to see me do backflips off of gates and stuff. Like, no, we gotta tame this.
Put him right into some gymnastics.
I was that.
To the
You know
Olympics.
that nigga from the little kid in the hood, the badass kid jumping off of cars doing backflips and shit. That was
Yeah.
me. I was like, I'm gonna do a backflip. You can't do a backflip off the gate. Watch me do it. I do it. My parents were like, okay, we gotta tame this.
That was really cool.
And then I was like, I'm here, and it's me and a bunch of girls. Like, well, I'm 11 years old. They 11. Like, this part got the hoes. So I'm shit. I'm here with like, why are you at gymnastics camp? Shit, I'm going to see the hoes.
I love it.
I
love
can't
it.
at 11.
Yeah, no, man. So now tell us a little bit more on how I guess your success came from the Cocktales podcast with you and Kiki.
I don't have some elaborate answer. We are very
Just give us the real nigga answer.
raw and unfiltered on our show. We don't really apologize for anything. I think that's what makes a good, whatever type of show you have, that's what makes people tune in and lock in, when you can really portray yourself in front of a camera or through a speaker. And we both do a very good job of letting people know we are not educators. We are not here to teach you anything. We're sharing our own personal experiences, and if it helps you, that's great, but we really just want you to laugh, because dating can be really hard, especially for women, and we all go through the things, the heartache, the cries, the niggas ain't shit, that you planning your wedding and you just met him, and we just like to laugh about it, because dating can be very difficult.
So I mean, I heard it's pretty difficult in Atlanta.
It's honestly right now it's difficult everywhere.
The dating pool has Fent in it.
Nigga, you have a relationship. Get out of this.
I haven't always been in a relationship, and I'm not in a relationship.
You've been out there dating pool for a while now.
Yeah, it's the worst that it's ever been.
Don't be
since
Really?
currently.
Or maybe it's always been like this, and y'all now just getting to an age, and it's like, know what? You realize I'm with your mom, like your auntie's like.
You might the women in my life, the old women, they have great men in their lives. But you might be right, because I have been. There's a story that I tell about a guy named Clarence Brown Jr. Yes.
Oh, he sounds like he has a
His
job.
name. I don't know if he does or if he doesn't, but
Clarence Thompson. Like,
what?
Wait,
he
I
did-
think I know
that
who
sounds like
she's
what my man
talking
name.
about.
You ever watch Brown Sugar?
Hold on.
No.
What the fuck? What movies have you watched?
Oh wait, I seen Brown Sugar.
Like, what's his name? When he,
I don't know,
when he
but-
went to dap with the dude, when they was dating his wife at the time. He's like, Reed Thompson.
I
or
seen
something
Brown
like that.
Sugar,
He's
but
like,
I don't remember
I'm
it.
celebrating my divorce. Like, yeah, that part. But yeah,
Clarence
go ahead.
Brown Jr. He was a bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
And if I didn't have
Bro,
so many,
it's not on me.
if I didn't have all these bitch ass nigga stories, I wouldn't have a show. So actually, thank you, you guys.
You just wanted to shout him out to be a bitch.
I
ass
did.
nigga.
I love doing that all
You
the
have no
time.
story behind it.
That
You just
nigga
want to
did
shout
me
him out.
dirty. Oh yeah, it's such a long story. Y'all gotta go listen to Cocktales to hear it.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
I also want to say before we wrap
it
things
up,
up, we have
yeah.
a card game. It's called I'm Curious to Know. It's one of those conversational card games. We always tell the ladies to get it, the fellas to get it. Bring it on a first date if you don't have anything to talk about. If you're boring as fuck, if you get shy, or if you want to.
Do you know anything off the card game? You can run it right now.
I do.
Let's do it.
One of the questions is, I'm curious to know what's your favorite porn category.
That's one of our podcast questions.
Yes,
We
that's
asked
one of my
I was
favorite
about to ask you that in
questions.
like 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, mine is lesbian. The lesbian
I like
category.
threesome, 2 girls, 1 guy.
Okay. What's yours?
I don't know.
Ebony, not white girls.
Okay.
Let me show. I don't do the white girls.
You
gotta
know,
be clear
it's
about that.
really funny that you said.
I
I
like the
do
girls.
when I watch lesbian porn. It's normally white girls. I don't like the quality of the
Where is
black
Dr.
porn.
Umar when you need him?
I know, but I'm a quality.
honestly,
I can't.
truly-
Why you got these socks on? Why can I see a track? I need the quality to be popping.
And
See,
the
no,
white
no,
ones
no,
You
no.
can
have, like,
send me a
great
good
storyline.
quality black porn film. I will watch it.
I
They
like-
be
I like
blessed.
low quality.
I love the
I don't
storyline.
like-
I want to see you with a bonnet. I want to see
don't.
him
Yeah,
with
I
his
don't
Tim
like
boots
that.
I want
on.
production.
I
want makeup on point.
I want to see the when she bent over. I want to see the little dust between the ass crack.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
want to see
ashy.
any of that.
I wanna see the
Niggas be ashy,
I wanna see
and
the
why
ass
do
between
y'all
the ass,
got
like,
these
yeah, they
socks
getting it for real.
on?
She because no
The guy
real
with the
shit.
Tim's on
Socks don't
kills
give
me.
you grip, bro. You slipping with
They're
socks.
called we have some socks called clap cleats. They
Clap cleats.
This is a real thing because they want to advertise with us. I didn't accept it yet, but yeah. Because I said and my theory is unless I took my
Did you invent that?
no, I'm
Okay.
dead serious. This is a real
Okay.
thing. My theory is unless I took my socks off when we had sex, it didn't count because that means I really like you. If I keep my socks on, I don't really like you.
My boyfriend says that.
I guess niggas be
That
like
when
My
men
dad
get all
told me
the way
that when I was
naked
young.
down
I
to
didn't
the
understand
feet,
until I got
apparently
older.
that's supposed to mean something.
Men are
Yeah, I'm showing you my
weird.
feet, and I run miles. You don't want to see these things.
Okay.
Ew.
Interesting. Learn something new every
Yeah,
day.
Like you ever seen that? Actually, every nigga from the '80s, like even like I saw on Tracy Morgan's show one day. He said it like, "This is a real thing." He was like, "Yo," he called his son, have his son. "Oh my God, did you have your socks on?" Like, yeah, like, all right, taught you well.
Wow.
Like you're not ready for love without
Yeah,
socks.
like you're not
I
supposed
never
to.
knew this. Never knew it.
Is it a thing about not wanting the women to see your foot?
No, it's just like I don't know. Take your feet out. It's like you kind of like you seen
Raw
everything of
dog
me.
it. Like that's really raw.
That's you seen me forever.
That's real
Now
raw.
that means you love me. I don't know. Fuck it.
I hate
All right.
feet.
Before we get out of here, I do a segment called Walt's Wild News. We're gonna get into one thing real quick, and what we call Dira, if you have anything you want to get into after this real quick. All right. So 56-year-old mom, Nancy. Okay, I ain't gonna say her name. A 56-year-old mom is pregnant with her son's baby. Now, reading it from the headline sounds crazy, but reading deeper into it,
Pregnant with her son's baby?
yeah,
Did I hear that
26-year-old son's baby.
right? Okay.
Now, so her son has her mom pregnant with a set of twins, but he made his mom to be the
Surrogate?
There you go. Now, you don't have any kids. Now, there you do. So if your child or whomever says, "Hey, at 56 years old, mom, can you carry a baby for me and birth it?"
Why you just can't find no better candidates?
Because you don't want to pay that money.
Then your broke ass don't need to be doing that.
But don't you still have to pay them? He had sex with his mom? You still got to have
No,
somebody
no,
put
no.
it in.
I guess somebody. You're right.
So you still got to pay something.
And artificial insemination is expensive.
It is.
Well,
I,
no.
So
turkey
you
bases
would
don't work.
put your actual nut in your mother? Like people are really losing their fucking minds out here.
Yeah, he put his nut in his mom, and she's about to give birth. She's
So that's the mother and
we
his
already knew what it was
baby.
gonna look like, but you know. Yeah.
Fucking hills have eyes.
that's crazy.
All right, next one I have is Bishop Lamar Whitehead gets arrested for grabbing woman by the neck while wearing a full Gucci suit during live stream sermon.
Is that the same man that got robbed
$4 million
during the live?
jewelry. Yeah.
Okay, these are skits. He's doing this on purpose.
No,
Wait, what did he do?
he grabbed a woman by the neck while wearing his yeah.
But a few weeks ago, he got
What
robbed.
was he grabbing her for? Was
Lord
he
knows.
in the middle of preaching?
She was threatening his family.
Why the hell he don't film nowhere private with the Lord? Why can people keep?
He live streams and he's
why
he's trying to give everybody the gospel.
Folks better stop being live and trying to record everything.
We talked about live.
stop
people
playing with
dropping pussy
God.
on live. Show that pussy on live. I'll give you $1,000.
I wish I could be like that.
I'm just like my Instagram thing got deleted, and here I come across somebody's live.
I got
Shorty
suspended
going
on,
for broke.
Hey, look, I got suspended on Twitter one time for talking like I said some sex joke, and then I was like, wait, they be showing porn on this bitch.
All the Tumblr porn came to Twitter.
Like Twitter is really a porn site right now.
Twitter
That's
porn is good shit.
insane.
Real life.
Dira, do you have a top shelf, a bottom shelf?
Mm,
We do a top shelf liquor,
and a bottom shelf. The top shelf, you guys, is that I'm gaining weight. Now my nigga can stop lying and say my ass fat. He can tell the truth.
You know what?
Yeah.
I like that for you.
That is, I like that for you too.
That's healthy. That's healthy.
important. Yeah.
And your bottom shelf is
My bottom shelf is that I'm fucking washed. I was in the house last weekend at 10 p.m. on a Saturday. People need to start inviting me out.
hold now. Okay, I'm 35, so never mind. If I ain't got to do a club event, I'm like, nigga, I am in the bed watching Mean Girls, living my
I
best
love
life.
Mean Girls.
But during the week, I'm a full-time mom. On
Or
the
The
weekend,
Office.
I
I
should
hate
be
The
doing
Office.
stuff to remain my bad bitchness.
Add
I
it
feel
in
like
your
I'm losing
calendar,
it.
sis. You should be doing stuff.
I feel like that's going to be a part of my self-care.
Yeah, so you should be doing what most women do on brunch Sunday, and that's get mimosa drunk, and then text your nigga around 6 p.m. like, where that dick at? And then you get to the house and pass out.
Oh, I ain't passing out.
That is a
I'm
that.
I don't
not
give
passing out. I'm passing out.
Like,
I'll be awake.
Go to hell. Like, all right, drunk ass, sit your ass down. And by the time I'm ready, I look at the bed like, this bitch, she asleep now. She talked all that nasty shit, and that shit ignored it. I knew she wasn't gonna do shit
Her
tonight.
old ass.
I saw the IG. She twerking by the eggs and shit. She was throwing that ass in front of niggas, and she get here, and now she's done.
I went to Vegas 2 weeks ago.
Oh, word.
I came home right after the club. I drank in the airport. I drank on the airplane.
That's probably why you was in the house.
I maintained
partied
my
out.
drunk all the way home to that dick. from a 5-hour flight. Yes.
Did you go
I
see
was
Usher?
drinking the
Is that
whole
when you went to
time.
Vegas?
No, I threw
should
my
say
cousin
Usher.
a
I
bachelorette
went to go see
weekend.
Usher. He was
You see
amazing.
Usher?
Yeah, I went about 2 weeks ago too.
How was that? I heard.
Amazing.
I saw. Actually, I
Amazing.
watched it on somebody's motherfucking
Amazing.
story because she
No, my mom
her
went.
story was
Shit
like
was
an hour
great.
long. I'm like, nigga, I'm getting every song.
You
on this
forget
bitch.
how many hits Usher had. Usher was
Usher's
like our
a great performer too.
Yeah, I'd never seen him perform. It was amazing.
Usher is the
Usher's
goat.
a great performer. Oh, he's our Chris. He was like our Chris Brown.
No, he's
Oh,
like,
baby,
he's
we
like
thought you was
Kelly.
about to say the other R
our-
word.
No,
He's our
I
name
was
that
like,
we should
don't
not
say
say.
that.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. He's
No,
like
he
a-
is. No, I mean,
He's our Chris Brown. I say it all the
let's be
time.
re-
I
not-
wish
not
they
Chris
would do a
Brown.
versus with Usher and Chris
They
Brown.
can't.
Usher
They-
say he's not doing it
The
at
crazy
all.
thing is, after going to the Usher concert, Chris might win because Usher.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. Usher has hits, but he doesn't have as many as Chris Brown.
All you need is 20 songs.
Honestly, truly.
Yeah, well, Chris Brown has that on one album.
Now,
Usher,
well,
if you
no,
line up
it's not-
all of
it's
his
not-
albums, he has like maybe 2 hits on each album.
Have you not listened to the whole ma'am?
Ma'am, you need to sit down,
Y'all
ma'am.
go to the concert. I'm serious. There were
I went
moments
to
where I
the
was
Chris
like,
Brown and
why
Lil
is he
Baby
doing this?
concert.
Ma'am.
I think they should do a Chris Brown Usher.
Certain words I want to call you right now, but you're my guest.
Don't you dare! I will square up with you.
You right, you'll win.
No, she know that.
But yeah, in my mind, no one could compete with Usher. No one.
I
The only
thought
person
that
that could-
until
the
I
only-
started listening to Usher all week long to get prepared for the concert,
So
and
you
then
didn't
I
know
was
his
like,
shit?
"No, I did," but I still was getting in the. Me and the guy that we were going, we
My
wanted to
way.
get in the.
7 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah,
I remember.
Motherfucking Confessions.
he's a great. Usher's a
Confessions
great
Part 2.
artist, but I'm just saying.
The only
So
person
this
who
is
could compete with
part 2.
Usher is in jail for peeing on little kids.
Oh my
that
God,
wouldn't even
stop
be a
it.
good competition.
That's the only person that can.
Because he don't.
He will win. The one in jail will win. He will win.
That wouldn't be a fun competition
This
though,
is
because they don't have
beyond my
all.
age
They,
range.
No
they
cap.
don't
No
have the same
cap.
type of songs.
I'm the person. They have songs.
They,
do.
do.
Same
So
girl.
do Chris Brown and Usher. They got songs together.
And he carried them on that one. You gonna be my baby. No,
And
And he was eating him up in the music video too.
It was great. All right, y'all. I gotta go. My ride is outside.
Let's do it.
waiting.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
look.
sweetie.
Appreciate you coming on
Thank
here,
you for
man.
having me.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate y'all for having
look,
me.
sorry for the little mishap.
It's okay. I understand.
Podcast life.
I'm a content creator. I get it. If any of y'all want to follow me on Instagram, please do. It's at Coffee Bean Dean. My show is at Cocktales Podcast. COCKTALES.
Once again, it's another episode of Tequila Talk. My name is WalkLikeWalt. We are out.
Bye. Thanks for having me.